I think that was perfect. I think we're synced.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that time of month.
Yeah, we're just perfectly in sync.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly in sync.
In sync.
Like the band?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How was...
It's for like
Name
1/4 of us is following.
Name one of their songs.
In sync.
That's the band. Whatever. Anyway, welcome back to Thursday Thoughts, everyone. We're back in the stew.
Got some new head
Yeah.
set.
What?
New headsets. I was just using slang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some new sets.
That's not the slang I use.
Some new set. That's the slang we're gonna use.
That's the slang we're gonna use.
What are you doing?
I'm messing with my headphones.
You're 2.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That literally says 3 right there.
Oh, I can't see the numbers from this angle. Oh, I can't hear it all. Oh, this is perfect. This is like the golden area.
I like where mine's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome back to Thursday Thoughts. You just mute. Oh, you didn't mute me.
Am I?
Yo, I want this back up. All right. Are we done yet?
I'm good. I'm waiting on you.
Okay, I'm waiting on you. All right.
I don't have my phone. What am I supposed to do?
Let me see if I can find the website that I was on. I gotta see if I can find this website. I thought I already had it pulled up. Is it? Crap, bro. What are you doing? Why do you keep clicking
I
stuff?
had nothing to do. I left my phone in the gym.
Let's see if I can. How do you go to search history?
What are you looking for?
I gotta find the website I was on, but I don't know what I did with it. It's no longer
Interesting.
here. Is it this? What is this? No, this isn't right.
Matthew. Oh, never mind.
Let's go.
Maddux.
Perfect. Okay. While I'm finding this website, with March upon us coming up in here in about what? This will be posted on the 26th, so like 3 days. But with March upon us coming up, okay. What are you doing? But yeah, March is coming up, and it's bracket season. So and we're nearing it. Oh wait, no, I think we're already at a year.
Are we?
I think so. Let me go look at Spotify. Our first episode was like...
It's got to be getting close.
Our
Because it was cold whenever we started.
Okay, our first episode was February 20th. So that's already passed.
Oh, yeah.
So it was last Friday. So
That's
we
not
are
bad.
officially a year.
Hey.
Officially
we having
a
a
year
birthday?
of podcasting. Yeah. We should have a birthday party.
Yeah.
We'll do a stream or
We can
something.
buy all our microphones.
Yeah. But yeah, we're officially a year old. It says we have 72 plays on the pilot episode on Spotify.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, for Spotify, I think that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then our next highest is Kanan's episode, 43, the one about the
Spotify
actors.
hasn't done us well, though.
Spotify,
YouTube's where the
not
views are.
recently.
Yeah.
After Dog Days, which was, I don't even know what episode that was.
And we
Like,
couldn't post video on Spotify.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7th episode
Yes.
was when it started to go down. We had 16 plays, and then we went 7, 9, 10. Like, it kept going down. But we have gone back up recently.
Really?
Like, or
I haven't
I
checked
say that
Spotify
because
in a long time.
we were like in like 4 to 5, and then we went up to like 8, 13, 9, 8.
That's improved.
So I mean,
that's double.
It's going back up, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we were just getting fed into the algorithm.
Yeah.
For our
well, I wouldn't
first-
say that much.
for our first one.
I thought you were saying recent. I was about to
Well,
say.
for
I
our first
thought-
one, yeah, they just like streamlined it to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But yeah, I need to still look this up. But yeah, with March upon us, it's bracket season. And with bracket season, I was talking to Keelan the other day about the odds of making a perfect bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And the odds are they're even more absurd than I thought they were.
50-50?
Okay, I'm not going to talk to you.
You didn't make a perfect bracket, you know.
But I got to find the website. I thought I had it.
Well, you know, I can speak on these brackets because I do have a history of making very good brackets.
You won 1 year because you picked UConn.
I mean, it was an annihilation. I mean, it wasn't close. I almost had a perfect bracket. I mean, up until like the first or second round, it was all beautiful. No incorrect answers.
Last year, I had a perfect bracket until the first game ended, and then it wasn't perfect anymore.
Well,
Keelan actually, last year he had like a top 200 bracket in the world.
yeah, but he didn't play that one in our league, so
Yeah, he didn't play that one, so he did lose. Yeah, that bracket was like really good though.
yeah, he did have a good one.
Yo,
But he picked some weird upsets.
open Chrome. Yo, this is so.
Yo, that wouldn't have been
Oh,
last
wait.
year. That would have been 2 years ago, Maddux.
What?
UConn didn't win last year. They won 2 years ago.
I know.
Yeah.
That's the year. The year you won was
Yeah.
when UConn won.
Who won last year? Was it Cherry?
I think Matthew won.
Really? It was
Yeah.
big.
We should do a Thursday Thoughts March Madness
We
challenge.
could.
Yeah, we'll post it on the IG. What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
You're having too much fun with these new headphones.
New equipment. Shout out Slick.
Shout out Slick with the headphones.
Or
Dude,
should
if
we
I
call,
can't
should we call him
find-
by his new name?
No, don't. No. Don't call him by that. Perfect. Bro, this is so dumb.
What's going on, everybody? Today we're at Paducah Country Club. We're going to be doing a little challenge. We're going to spin a wheel with all of our clubs, and whatever it lands on, I have to put the whole hole with the club. No, that's so tragic. That's tragic.
Bro, no. Bro, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh, God. Please don't be the okay. Striped, 50 yards. Okay.
Oh.
Go in. Oh, dude.
Oh.
That looks so.
Solid.
Oh! Slow down. Yes.
Oh, I found it. Please load. No longer will you be talking.
Why did you cut me off?
No longer will you be talking. Okay, so listen to this. I will mute you again. So, perfect bracket. Perfect bracket odds. I was looking at it with Keelan. They can hear you if you just.
Thank you. I was just asking that you unmute my microphone.
I'm sure you are. Okay, so odds of a perfect bracket. Perfect bracket. So if you view, I'll throw you. Okay, The odds of making a perfect bracket, if you say every single game is 50-50. So, like, no matter if it's a 8 seed versus a 9 seed, or if it's a 1 seed versus a 16 seed. However close you think those games are, if you view every game as 50-50, either team can win. The odds are 1 in 9.2 quintillion. I hate you. I hate you. The odds are 1 in 9.2 quintillion of making. That's still not me.
No, I know. No, I did that on purpose, so I wouldn't accidentally try and pick anything up.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, anyway, 1 in 9.2 quintillion are the odds of making a perfect bracket if every game is 50-50. If you
And they're not 50-50, but with all the upsets, they might as well be.
Yeah, I'm sure it balances out to close to 50-50, but
sure.
I don't think it is. Making a perfect bracket if you have basketball knowledge, so like the 1 seeds are probably going to be the 16 seeds.
Yeah.
And like you may pick an upset over like a 12 seed or a 5 seed or something. It's 1 in 120.1 billion. So significantly less if you have basketball knowledge.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna name off a list of things that have better odds of happening or you have better odds of doing than making a perfect bracket with basketball knowledge.
Okay.
So the first one I got is living to 100 in only the U.S. That's 1 in 3,000.
Like without leaving the country?
Being born in the U.S. Being a U.S. citizen living to 100.
Being a U.S. citizen or living to 100? Both or one?
Oh, my gosh. Skip.
That makes my chord's messed up.
I'm not helping you. Finding a 4-leaf clover. 1 in 10,000. Living to 100 is about 1 in 3,500.
It's still really low, though.
Yeah.
1 in 3,500 in a first world country.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, we have great food, which is probably why.
Yeah. Hitting a hole in one, something that I have not done either, is 1 in about 12,500. Flopping a royal flush. So, like, a royal flush, like, on the table instead of getting cards. Maybe it's in your hand. No, never mind. Flopping a royal flush, so you deal the cards out. Yeah. That is 1 in 19,600.
It's only in the thousands.
Yeah.
And you said it was billions to make a perfect bracket, right?
Yeah. No one's ever done it.
Yeah.
Blackjack 3 times in a row is 1 in 22,000. 22.7 thousand.
I think, I don't have my phone, so I can't check this, but I think you have better odds to flush or to flop a royal flush 3 times in a row than you do to have a perfect bracket.
It's crazy. Winning an Olympic gold medal is 1 in 662,000. And there's a lot of people that won gold medals today.
Yeah.
Or not today, but
a lot of U.S. people, not any Canadian hockey players.
A lot of U.S. people, yeah. Being dealt a royal flush is 1 in 6,500. So you have a little bit better odds of doing that than winning a gold medal.
We got to think that gives you 7 cards instead of 5.
Yeah. But these are some crazy ones. You have better odds of being struck by lightning, die from flesh-eating bacteria, flipping heads 20 times in a row, becoming a movie star, grizzly bear attack at Yellowstone, and attacked by a shark.
Interesting.
And then here's some other ones. Dying from a bee sting, 1 in 6.5 million. Becoming an astronaut, a U.S. astronaut, is 1 in 7 million. Dying in a plane crash is 1 in 11 million. You have better odds of being struck by lightning twice than making a perfect bracket.
I think that's kind of crazy. 1 in 11 million people get in a plane crash. That's like a super low statistic.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with so many people being scared of flying.
Yeah, it's like way safer than you really think it is.
And like way safer. I think it's just because it's out of your hands.
Yeah, probably.
And if your plane goes down, there's not a survival.
There's really not anything you can do, yeah.
Unless you're like that one guy who fell from out of the airplane and survived.
There's no way that he... Like, how?
I have no idea.
Hold on. I'm going to look this up. We're going to take a sidebar. Okay. Guy that fell from a plane and survived. Okay. We're turning you down while we wait. Alan McGee. Maggie. 20,000 feet.
20,000?
So it says several individuals have miraculously survived falling from planes, with notable cases including World War II tail gunner Alan McGee. Was 20,000 feet. He fell.
Imagine falling that far. Because, like, in your mind, you got to think, oh, it's over. And then it just not be.
And then you're just fine? Yeah.
You have all bones broken, though. You're probably.
This flight attendant, her name was, how do you even say that? Vesna Volakovic?
Is she the one who landed in snow?
Volovic? It says she holds the record. Bro, there's no way. They have world records for surviving how far you can fall.
Next episode, we're breaking the world record. Maddux has volunteered to use
I'm gonna jump out of a plane.
Yep.
It says she holds the record for surviving 33,333 feet. It says these survivors often owe their lives to extreme luck, landing on soft terrain, or breaking through structures that dissipated impact force. That is crazy. Okay, so
you think if Houston fell out of an airplane, how long do you think it'd take? I think it'd be like a rock, like a missile, just straight down.
Oh yeah.
No, 0%.
He's not very aerodynamic though. With his head being so flat.
Nor is it Anvil, but they fall pretty fast too.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that would be his player comp. Either
an
that.
anvil.
Yeah.
That's funny. I can't find any ones that are more notable than that, but that's insane. That she fell from 33,000 feet. You know how long you'd be falling for?
I mean, that would suck, but it'd be kind of fun.
How long you think she was screaming?
It'd be like skydiving.
Until she realized she's like, oh, it's over.
Well, probably like 30, 40 seconds.
How long do you think it'd take to fall that far?
Probably 6 minutes.
6 or 7 minutes. Okay, but did I say birthing identical quadruplets?
Nope.
I didn't mention that? Okay, well, you have better odds of doing that.
Imagine being one of four and you're all the exact same.
Yeah, that would low-key suck.
I know.
I think it'd be cool to have a twin, but having 4 people that look the exact same as you, that would kind of suck.
Here's the thing, though.
Because normally you can tell twins apart by, like, one thing.
If you have a twin, what do you do if you're, like, the bad twin? Like, if I was the twin, I'd want to be, like, the better twin. Because y'all have the same template, so one of y'all just lives better.
Same template is hilarious.
Yeah. So, like...
Y'all were made with the same template. That's so goofy.
You got to be the best twin.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're the bad twin, that just...
Yeah.
Dude, that would
You don't
suck.
have excuses. You live in the same situation as the other person.
But then, maybe you could bash on the good twin, and then they'll never know. They'll just think both of them are bad. To random people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do that.
So, okay, you have better odds of becoming the president of the U.S. than making a perfect March Madness bracket.
I think, wouldn't you have, like, better odds of doing, like, pretty much everything that's happened than making a March Madness bracket?
Just about. You have better odds of getting eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
Those are 264 million. You have better odds of winning the Powerball. That's what even is that? That's 1 in 292 million.
That's not that bad, considering that would be 0.25% of the amount, or like of the percent of the amount that it would be to make a perfect bracket.
Yeah, and then you have better odds of winning Mega Millions. 1 in 302 million. Having sextuplets, 6 kids at one time. That's 1 in 3.9 billion.
And that's still... It's still 15 billion short.
Yeah, and then it says perfect NCAA bracket with basketball knowledge. So that's pretty nuts.
And that's with basketball knowledge. And basketball knowledge can be deceiving. Because it can make you think that some things are locked.
Because you should have biases.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can always have biases.
Like Cherry, he likes Duke, but everybody knows you can't spell Duke without UK.
Exactly. Except Duke is number 1.
Yeah, and UK kind of sucks. But it's all right.
Anyway, so yeah, we'll get into now the things that are you have better odds of doing than making a perfect March Madness bracket if it's coin flip. If you coin flip every game. Yeah. You have better odds of winning the Powerball and Mega Millions, both. You have better odds of winning both of those. It's 1 in 75.6 quadrillion. So that's like 4 millions.
Yeah. And more, even with basketball knowledge, it's still going to be 50. I think it's still 50-50. Because all the games could go either way. Like, yeah, there's really good teams and there's really bad teams, but they are all Division I teams. I think about Jack Golke a couple years ago. He wasn't from a good team, but he
tough.
shot the
I remember
lights out.
watching that game, and I was so mad.
Yeah.
Went to bed very early that night. Yeah. This is the craziest statistic for me.
Yeah.
So, the only thing on this website that you have better odds of doing than making a perfect NCAA bracket is being born. You being born is 1 in 400 quadrillion. Those are the odds of someone being born.
So you're only 4 times as likely to be born as to make a perfect bracket. And you have a lot of going on, like, in you.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is just nuts to me. That, like, the odds are so slim that I was born, and I was. It's more crazy that the odds are that slim to be born, and I was still born, than it is that those odds are lower than the perfect NCAA bracket.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that might be like that. But the thing with the March Madness bracket, it's so hard because there's so many games. There's so many games that you got to predict right. That makes it so tough. But if you're ever feeling down, just know that the odds are slim that you're born.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something.
I was thinking about something, and I thought on it, and I forgot what I was going to say.
Nice. Also, on the topic, when me and Keelan talked about this, on the topic of talking about what March Madness, or not March Madness, how the odds of making a perfect bracket are, we were talking about it, and he told me he watched this YouTube video, and he sent it to me. I haven't watched it yet. It was, there are a bunch of ways, to shuffle a deck of cards.
Yeah.
There's a very good chance, he said, and this video backs it up somehow, that there's a good chance that no 2 people have ever shuffled a deck of cards the same way, and they've ended up in the same order.
That's kind of crazy. Well, I agree with that, but what about magic tricks? Because sometimes they can, manipulate it. But
I guess that's true. The wild odds of card shuffling. I can't type, and it's just ruining me today.
I'm tired.
Let's see what AI says about this. It says 7 riffle shuffles are required to truly randomize a 52 card deck, as shown. What is this? Shuffling does not significantly increase randomization. A 52 card deck has 52 possible combinations. Key techniques include. Okay, I don't understand what any of this is talking about here. Let's see what this says. Nope, that's not right either. I don't want to know how to shuffle cards. I know how to do that. Why is 52 factorial? What do you know about 52 factorial?
That's it's like an exclamation mark, so it means it's 52 times 51 times 50 times 49 times 48.
And it keeps going?
All the way to 0. Or not all the way to 0, because then it would equal 0. All the way to 1.
It says, because the number of possible combinations of a 52 card deck is mind-blowingly huge, 52 factorial was written as 52 exclamation point, which equals approximately 8.07 times 10 to the 67th power. And an 8 followed by 67 zeros.
How many zeros?
I don't even want to read this anymore. To put that into perspective, there are only 10 to the 49th power atoms on Earth.
Huh.
How does one even figure that out?
Yeah, I don't know how you get numbers that high, or find out how many. When people say stuff like,
how do
there's
people figure
more,
how many atoms are on the
that's what I
Earth?
was about to say. Have you heard people say there's more of something than there are grains of sand on the beach?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Oh, there's I think I saw something on TikTok. It's you've better odds of going to the Sahara Desert and picking one specific grain of sand than you do making a perfect March Madness bracket.
That's crazy.
Or something like that.
I think the hardest thing is you can't visualize big numbers. I don't even think you could visualize 1 million. Just in your head. You couldn't understand 1 million.
It says, we estimate the number of atoms on Earth roughly 10 to the 50th to 10 to the 51st. by dividing the total estimated mass of the Earth by the average mass of an atom. What the? Scientists use the Earth's known mass, 5.97 times 10 to the 24th kg, and known composition.
How is that a known mass?
Dude, I have absolutely no idea.
You can't put the Earth on the scale because it's a planet.
It says, and the known composition, along with Avogadro's number. I don't remember.
6.022 to e to the. It's like e to the 23rd.
To calculate the number of atoms in a given mass. So it says scientists determine the total mass of the Earth, then estimate the proportions of major. This is way too smart for me.
Yeah, I think half it's just they're guessing, and how are you gonna prove?
I think a lot of it is guessing. Yeah, how are you gonna prove them wrong? That's very.
You
true.
gonna go count them?
Yeah, that is a valid thing to say. But yeah, I just thought, like, I was just looking at all the odds of like making a bracket, and I was like, these are insane. Like, I have better odds of swimming out onto a beach, or swimming out, like going from a beach, swimming out, and then getting eaten by a shark than I do ever making a perfect March Madness bracket.
And more than likely, it never will be.
Yeah,
done.
I don't think we'll ever see one in our lifetime.
I think the closest one was it like to the top, the Final Four or Elite Eight. They had everything right.
I feel like Elite Eight would be crazier.
Yeah.
Let's look that up before we go into the verse. What is the closest someone has been to a perfect bracket? Yo, what are you doing down there? Playing ping pong?
This cord will stretch out if you swing it.
Okay.
Like that.
Clearly. The closest anyone has come to a perfect March Madness bracket is 49 consecutive correct games in 2019.
What did that get him to?
That would... His streak lasted through the entire first and second rounds, only ending in the Sweet 16.
That's the best bracket ever has only been in the Sweet 16.
Yeah. It says he correctly picked all 32 first-round games and the first 17 second-round games. He's from Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, some kid who didn't know anything about
He didn't
basketball.
realize he was perfect until he checked his bracket later, as he was sick and watching the games from home. It says 2024 was broken after 31 games, the longest bracket. 2023 was 25 games. 2017, the previous record before 2019, was 39 consecutive picks. No one has ever achieved a perfect 63-game verified bracket for the men's or women's tournament.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so you have two chances. Or you have two brackets, an infinite amount of brackets you want to make, and no one's ever done it.
I mean, there's so many things. Like, you got to think, if the first...
There's so many things that have to go right.
Everything has to go right.
Yeah.
And all the teams have to play good. There's so many factors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. But yeah, I'll go into the verse now. I feel like this has been kind of boring, but I'd had to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really been itching at me.
I've been so tired.
Yeah, I can tell.
That calculus test took out everything.
I had the ACT.
Dude, the calculus test is worse than the ACT.
Bro, I promise you it was not. How long did you take it?
Plus studying or just the test?
Just the test.
An hour and a half.
Okay, well, I mean, it took us from 8. I had to sit in that room from 8:15 to 11:15.
I've taken the ACT before, and I've taken calculus
capping,
tests
bro.
before.
Anyway.
You think I'm capping about taking the ACT?
You're capping, bro. Okay, John chapter 8, verses 1 through 11. It's about a woman getting caught in adultery. Well, it's not about that, but it's about that. If you know
That's a good explanation. It's not about that, but it's about that.
You get it though.
We'll talk about the verse for 20 minutes. It ain't about that.
It ain't about that, but it's about that. So that's all you know.
That is a good explanation.
Then each went to his own house. While Jesus went to the Mountain of Olives. But early in the morning he arrived again in the temple area, and all the people started coming to him. And he sat down and taught them. Then the scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman who had been caught in adultery, and made her stand in the middle. They said to him, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery. Now in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such a woman. So what do you say?" They said this to test him, so that they could have some charge to bring against him. Jesus bent down and began to write on the ground with his finger. But when they continued asking him, he straightened up and said to them, "Let the one among you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone at her." Again, he bent down and wrote on the ground. And in response, they went away one by one, beginning with the elders. So he was left alone with the woman before him. Then Jesus straightened up and said to her, "Woman, where are they? Has no one condemned you?" She replied, "No one, sir." Then Jesus said, "Neither do I condemn you. Go, and from now on do not sin anymore." So I read that last night, and I just thought to myself, I was like, I mean, it really stuck out to me because John chapter 8 is a long, it's a longer
thing.
Yeah. And so I was reading it, and that one just like really jumped out to me, and it was like right in the middle. So like I'm sitting there reading it, and I'm just like, and I tried not to be selfish when I said it, even though I like wanted to. I was like, dang, why do all these people judge me if they're sinners? But then I'm thinking like, you know, what gives me the right to judge people?
Yeah.
Based on really anything they do, like their ethnicities, their actions, their anything, their like beliefs. Like, what gives me the right to judge anybody when I know I'm a sinner? But what also gives other people the right to judge
that's
me?
what you're saying.
So it's like it goes both ways. Like you can't read that verse and think, wow, these people, like it doesn't matter what they think about me because they're sinners. They can judge me all they want, but it's not right. But you also got to, you know, sit back and know that, like, you know, you shouldn't be judging those people either, knowing that you're a sinner, because no one's perfect.
Yeah.
So I read that, and I just, like, it was just light bulb moment to me. And it's crazy how that stuck out to me on the pages. Like, in that long chapter 8 when I'm reading it, and it just jumped off the page to me and spoke to me.
Yeah.
Like, I went back and read it again. Like, it's crazy how the Bible does that sometimes.
Yeah. So kind of like what you were saying about how you can't judge people, I think that kind of relates to where it's like before you judge people about the speck in their eye, remove the plank from your own eye.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all have sins. No, I don't think we all have sins. I know we all have sins.
Yeah.
And I think like we're not the judge, you know, we're not the one who's condemning and stuff. So I think it's good to help people out and kind of lead them in the right direction, but you don't need to judge people because there's so much they could judge you for.
Mm-hmm.
And then back at this verse, I think it's really funny because these are all Pharisees and stuff, and there's kind of some sketchy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like I think they're trying to set him up. Like they didn't bring, like for that girl to do adultery. Where's the guy who she did it with? They just brought her.
Mm-hmm, that's true.
And
yeah, because he said that, teacher, this woman was caught in the very act of committing adultery.
Yeah.
Now the law of Moses commanded us to stone such a woman. What do you say? They said this to test him so that they could have some charge bring against him. Because if he was like, yeah, stone her, I mean, that's something that they could use against him.
Yeah. And then I think because all these Pharisees, they've studied and studied. They're very smart people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, about this. They're kind of dumb.
Yeah, they're really kind of dumb. Yeah.
But they think they're smart.
I know what you mean, yeah.
And they travel all this way. They get this intricate thing, like, how are we going to stop Jesus? What are we going to get him with? And they're like, we've got an idea. So they do this, you know, they try and catch him. They try and, like, get him to slip up or whatever. And they bring all this to him. And he starts writing in the ground. Like, he just starts drawing on the ground.
And he says,
you know how mad they had to be.
And he says, like, one sentence after drawing on the ground.
And then
he goes back to drawing again. They're like, frick. What do we do?
I mean, like, this isn't an easy thing to do to catch someone, like, in adultery. Like, they had to plan all this out. And there was a lot of Pharisees there. So they all gathered. They'd all probably talked about it. They all get together. They all, like, this is what we're going to do. They're excited.
This is going to work.
And then he starts drawing in the dirt and says one line, and they all just leave.
I can't even, like, I would be so mad. I would be so mad. That's so funny, though. But, yeah, it's like, all you had to do is say one thing.
Yeah.
It's insane. But, yeah, that verse. I love that verse.
It is a good verse.
That's the top 3 verse for me.
Really?
The top 3's little story. I love that one. I think it's so good. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Sorry for the boring episode. But,
yeah. The end was good.
The end was very good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming back to Thursday Thoughts. We got a golf video coming up, hopefully, that we're going to record soon. We're not going to tell you what it is yet. We're just going to drop it out of nowhere, and y'all are going to love it. This is all we got to tell y'all, though. So yeah, we'll be dropping a golf video soon, and we think it's gonna be our best one yet.
This will be a good one.
I think it'll be our best one
yet.
yet. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys probably when March Madness starts.
Probably.
And be checking the Instagram. We may drop a March Madness bracket challenge on there.
We could drop some content from La Playa too.
We could, yeah. Spring break, we're going to the beach, so we'll record podcast there. So big things coming.
Mm-hmm.
Big things coming for the program. So yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I've got.
We'll see y'all later.
Peace.